Blessings, everyone. Wishing you a most opening, awakening, purging blood moon and lunar eclipse. What I'd like to do before I start talking about what a blood moon means, and specifically this one and the energies that are coming with it, is to chant some of the Reiki symbols for you in words to start the process of purifying anything that needs to be purified from your system. So if you want to watch the video or just close your eyes, I'm going to begin. Shakore, shakore, shakore. Seihiki, seihiki, seihiki. Hon shaze shonen, hon shaze shonen. Raku, raku, raku. Daikomio, daikomio, daikomio. The words that I just chanted go with the Reiki symbols that I learned as I was initiated into becoming a Reiki master in the last 2 years. And though they are ancient and secret symbols, they're everywhere. They're out on the internet and they're visible. You could read their pronunciation. And I think at this point, it's okay and important to say them out loud like that, to allow them to enter your system, my system, and the energy of the global consciousness as I'm sending it out. It's joining with all energies around me because they hold important vibrations and frequencies within them that do many things to our mind, body, soul system. And this card that I picked is actually a painting, a self-portrait I did of myself many, many years ago. And it's the Blood Moon, Mind, Body, Soul, I Am Witch card from my Oracle card deck, which I'm showing you the back sides because I'm trying to focus on one card each time I speak. But I always want you to see how beautiful the chakra rainbow colors are because I think that's very important. Color is super important for aligning our systems, and not just for artists who use color or photographers, but for all of us. You know, if we look at our foods that we eat and put into our body, they are our rainbow chakra system. When we're not getting enough vegetables and fruit, we're not getting the minerals and the antioxidants that we need to shift and transform our energy and to fuel our system, our body system. So color is very important. The colors that you wear, the colors that you meditate on, the light frequencies that come from rainbows and the sun and are reflected off the water. Pay attention to color in your daily life and you will immediately feel a shift in how energy is being transmuted within you into something more like alchemy and magic, where you feel more uplifted and vibrating. There's lots of things that you can read on color therapy and color frequencies. So just a thought to throw out there today. But what those symbols that I just said out loud and chanted for you did, as me sending them to you as a receiver, was to cleanse and purify anything that's stuck in your mind, body, soul, emotion system. To connect you, to provide a light switch connection to whatever is source energy for you. To bless you, to wish you abundance. To help you process thoughts and patterns, addictions, obsessions, emotions that are stuck in your system and need to move, to be seen, to be acknowledged, to be loved, to be grateful for, and then to be processed and released to Mother Earth and the ethers. To open you to your Akashic records, to your understanding of your past lives and how that affects your present life. To hone in on specific areas where you need energy to flow in your system. To align your chakras. To allow Kundalini energy to begin to rise through your chakras and cleanse, purify, open, awaken, align, put you in a place of embodiment. And to help you tap into a sense of what is inner truth for you, what is your path, and to help you feel more aware of that and meditating on it and living it. So those are just some of the many aspects of the energy of the symbols. The blood moon is always a time, when I did this painting many years ago, it was because I stood under a full blood moon in October of that year and made some decisions about my life to move forward and release things that no longer served me, things that had been haunting me, keeping me up, and taking over my life. And the idea of I Am Witch, I have made many videos on my Goddess Girl Rising page on Facebook. You can look that up if you're interested. I don't post on there very much anymore because I'm more on Instagram. But on that page, Goddess Girl Rising Facebook, I have a lot of videos about when I was going through the awakening to the inner witch. And if that's something that resonates with you, that doesn't scare you, but makes you wonder, where am I wise? Where am I wild? Where am I intuitive? Where am I supposed to be teaching myself and others? How am I a channel? And how am I a healer in this lifetime? You can go and watch those videos. It's very important. Under that moon, I claimed probably for the biggest time in my life on that journey, the fact that I am a witch. And I had a friend stop by and pick up some artwork the other day, and as he was leaving, he turned back and he said, I just wanted to let you know, I think it's really cool that you claim that you put it out there that you're a witch. And I said, thank you. And it took a long time to get there. But if I had not come to that place of claiming my true power and who I truly am, and helping people to understand by making videos, by talking about it, by writing about it, by publishing 2 books for women that I wrote about it, if I had not done that, I would still be very lost in my shadow self and not living more in my light. It's very important, when you think about the fact that 1 million witches are supposedly were burned at the stake or murdered in some way for really just practicing natural practices, for aligning with the earth and the cycles of the earth, for understanding that we're all one, and that our power in this life does not lie outside of us in a particular religion, but our spiritual power, spirituality is about our inner light and our inner knowingness and connection to what is spirit for us, source, God, goddess. This is what brings us out of any hole that we are living in on a human-based level and brings us to a place of wholeness, WHOLENESS, is connecting with our own divine self and seeing our own divinity. So a blood moon is very powerful for purging. And this one is particularly powerful because of the fact that it is connected to an eclipse, a lunar eclipse, and standing under this moon, which they're saying the peak of its power will be around 3:20, 3:30 on Friday. But the powers we have been leading up to it, and the powers of the moon are still going to reside for days afterwards. This is a cosmic event, and it's time to start understanding that our life is not about how long our commute is, or how long our lunch break is, or when our next vacation is going to be. Our life is now. Are we living our life now? As Jason Mraz says, you don't need a vacation when you are living presently and enjoying every moment of your life as a place of bliss, because the present moment is all that we have. So this moon will be a very powerful time. It's going to be a very emotional moon. So expect to be witnessing that in yourself and other people around you, because people are going to be having a lot of stuff coming up to the surface. A lot of shadow work, a lot of blood work, a lot of purging. It's a time to stand under the moon and create a ritual that you create on your own as to how to release what no longer serves you on a mind, body, soul, emotion level. I'm going to go to another video because I'm running out of time.